Good evening, YouTubers. The new Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another Star Trek toy review. And tonight, I'm doing a special toy review. So, I'm going to show off these comparisons of these two Diamond Select toys. With the Excelsior class, we have the USS Excelsior NCC 2000 on the left. And on the right, we have the Enterprise B NCC 1701-B. Now, the Excelsior just came out recently, 2 weeks ago, and the Enterprise B came out last year, but it just got a second release last fall. But let me show you guys the comparisons to these two Excelsior class starships. Let's start off with the USS Excelsior. Now, the Excelsior have Diamond Select got the new center piece around it with the mixture of blue and gray patterns and details that was added on there by the toy. The Enterprise B itself is just a gray piece center, but not blue. And the two impulse engines are different. On it has different than the Excelsior, and the Enterprise B does not have any fins at the back. Yeah, it don't have fins on there, so the doesn't have no fins in the back. The Excelsior does have fins on there, so that's when Diamond Select Toys added the fins on the Excelsior. And the Enterprise B itself, let me zoom in real quick, because the B has two additional impulse engines on there, while the Excelsior does not, because it has two impulse engines on it. And the Excelsior is blue because Diamond Select Toys did it correctly. The ship itself is nice and clean. It was a hint of light ghost gray of white, and has the blue patterns around it. But the Excelsior has the different warp nacelles on there than the Enterprise B. This does not have the fins in the back of the nacelles. Let me go through the Enterprise B and show you the nacelles are quite different on the B, because it doesn't have the fins right here, but the Excelsior does not. But let me take the Excelsior out, and so the Enterprise B, excuse me. As you can tell, the Enterprise B, the Aztecing, the decals are in turquoise, blue, and green colors. They got this one correct. And it has this more impulse engines on there. And here's the bridge, same bridge as the Excelsior. It's quite different. But the Enterprise B has some red square patterns on it, but the Excelsior doesn't. And over on the Excelsior, I'm just noticing that it don't have no. The Excelsior does not have the large hull, but the Enterprise B do have one. Right here, that's a bulge on the deflector dish, and there's a torpedo bay. And the decal says Starship USS Enterprise, United Federation of Planet. And when the first Excelsior, if you had the first release of the Enterprise B, it says Starship USS Excelsior United Federation of Planets instead of the Enterprise. I got mine. This is the second wave release. The second release. And thank goodness I did not came across the original release. And here's the Enterprise right here. And there's a nacelle says, excuse me, I got a cold. It says NCC 1701-B, United Federation of Planets. On here, it says NCC 2000, United Federation of Planets. The toy itself just says play and off button. And it says copyright 2013 on there. But let me show you the Excelsior. Let me take this off the stand real quick. Now the Excelsior itself is blue. Blue here on this pattern right here. Diamond Select did a wonderful job. Amen on it. And also blue right here. And there's the little bit of Aztec pattern right here, but not full of it. It says NCC 2000. Very good. And take a look right here. Standard impulse engines, warp nacelles on there. But let me put that down. And the B came with the display stand. Is not the best, but the Excelsior, they improve on the display stand on it. So let me put the Excelsior back into its place so you can get this. See a little hole right there. There we go. Nice and sturdy. And let me here's to put the B back in there in this position. There we go. Now, the questions of these Excelsior. Do both ships light up? Well, let's find out. Hold this button down for a few seconds. Yup. And here's the Excelsior. Now, as you can see the difference. The Excelsior has the light application, but there's a lot of light leaks around there. And my camera's picking up because it's super bright. Here's the deflector. On the B, that the impulse light up on the deflector. Also, there's one noticing difference of the Excelsior. With the NX 2000 Excelsior, because it has the different bridge, plus the Excelsior has the different impulse engines instead of have one big circle piece instead of two. Different circle patterns around on the NX 2000, but this is a one piece similar to the Enterprise B. So yeah, that's it for this week's comparison video. And guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Shout out goes to my buddy Bartender Dave. Thanks for watching. Let me give you one last time a little bit. Yep. Good luck buying this both the Excelsior toy. Oh, one more thing. Diamond Select is going to do release of the NX 2000 variant from Star Trek 3. It should be out around this summertime. So thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.